Our station agents are right now targeted for layoff. 475 by a guy that's making $350,000 a year named Jay Walder. I can't get over the irony of a millionaire telling people that are making $40,000, $50,000 a year that they got to go on the unemployment line.
We have to deliver a message to our friends. It seems to me in 2008, I heard that our friends got the White House. I heard that our friends won the Congress. I heard that our friends took over the Senate. Friends don't let friends get laid off. That's the bottom line. But more than that, there is no urban agenda in America today, and that's a disgrace. It is urban America that put this Congress in power. It is urban America that put the Senate in power. And it is urban America that put Barack Obama in the White House. Urban America has to send a message to all our friends. You will not allow our transit systems to be dismantled, our jobs to be lost, our passengers and America to lose its mobility and still have our support.
It's a much broader fight than just what we're fighting here today. Today, 82% of all federal subsidy, 82%, goes to highways and none to public transportation. What does it mean to us today in this fight? Well, if we decide to build more rail and less highway, we become less dependent upon foreign energy. Because you build more highway means more cars and more gas and more oil, more carcinogens, and indeed more congestion. I can fly from Washington to Chicago in an hour and 10 minutes. The airport to downtown, 2 hours and 10 minutes. By train, 20 minutes. Clearly, the way for the future is not more cars and more gas, it's mass transit. You are the heart, the green jobs. Say we the workers, are the heart and soul of the green jobs movement. 50 people on the bus rather than 50 cars is the green movement. 100 people on the train rather than 100 cars is the green movement. You are the green jobs. And so every city I visit, whether it's Portland or Memphis, New York or Chicago, Philadelphia or Cleveland, there are three things you can count on: laying off transit workers, cutting services, and raising fares. They're laying off workers, cutting fares, raising fares, laying off workers, raising fares, and cutting services. What it means in Clinton County, Georgia today, they've cut off all public transportation. Folks with dialysis can't go to the hospital. Kids can't get to school. Workers can't get to work. In New York City, 600,000 children ride transportation every day. They're about to raise the fare on these school children. That means more dropping out of school. It means more absenteeism. When you roll, America, say when we roll, America rolls. When you roll, children go to school. When you roll, teachers can teach. When you roll, people can go to church. When you roll, the sick can go to the hospital. When we roll, America rolls. And what has happened to us? Lastly, in 1998, Gingrich got a bill passed that we must change. That bill was any city over 200,000, I repeat again, gets zero public funding for workers, which means that they can get more trains and more buses with nobody to drive them. 90% of the money goes to trains and buses, none to workers. Therefore, here you are today facing the threat of losing another 500 jobs in the next few days. Now, what's absent today? Teachers will be hurt if you lose your job. Children must be here. Say riders must join the mass transit movement. Students who will face higher fare must march with us. Teachers whose students can't come to school must march with us. Doctors whose patients can't come to the hospital must march with us. Small businesses whose customers cannot shop must march with us. We are the heart and soul of the industrial revitalization of our nation. Today, if we have one point, say if we have one point, remove the cap, increase funding for workers, and make funding more flexible. Remove the cap from 200,000. Remove the cap. Remove the cap. Let funding be flexible. In other words, we're going to meet in a few days with Senator Dodd, Nancy Pelosi in the Congress. If Republicans put on the cap to choke cities, Democrats must take off the cap to relieve the cities. So if we vote for Democrats, Democrats are in charge of the White House and the Congress and the Senate and the state and the city. Democrats, it's time to deliver. Deliver for the workers. Deliver for the students. Deliver for the operators. Deliver for the sick. Deliver for the poor. Lastly, I make this case to you today in this fight. We're going to win this fight. As we fight for riders, it's the right fight to fight. In Chicago, for example, Chicago goes to 130th Street, they cut the train up at 95th. So on the south side, you pay more and get less. The north side, you pay less and get more. We must now fight for mass transportation. Now watch this deal. If in fact New York has a 100-year-old rail, if we in fact reinvest in the infrastructure, Pittsburgh and Gary can make the steel. We can lay the rail and build a tunnel. We can make the trains and build the trains. So it's time to reindustrialize America and put America back to work. Remove the cap. Fund the cities. Fund the cities. Fund public transportation.